Welcome to the Andy Ruther Show. Here is your host, Andy Ruther.
What is good? Welcome to the Andy Ruther Show. That is me, your host, Andrew Thomas Ruther, coming to you on a lovely, and I mean lovely, fall afternoon here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I've talked about it. Love me some fall, and it's finally here. It's finally here. The cold, brisk nights, the 50 to 60-degree weather during the day. It's great. Love me some fall. And my daughter is really loving it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you about my little girl Isla for a minute. She is obsessed with the Halloween stuff, and in particular pumpkins. The girl loves her some pumpkins. Never have I seen someone love pumpkins as much as I've seen her go wild about pumpkins. It's pretty funny. Experiencing this stuff as a parent for the first time is pretty cool. Obviously, I have nephews and nieces, and you get to partake in their joy and see things, but seeing it every day is pretty awesome. That's why they talk about the innocence of kids. Because this is the first year. Last year, she was a lot younger. She just turned 20 months 2 days ago. So, last year, she's 8 months old. She can't even crawl. She can't fully appreciate holidays. So now it's like she understands ghosts and pumpkins and witch, and she's been losing her mind over pumpkins. They did like a pumpkin patch day at daycare yesterday, and she got to bring home a pumpkin. And she was treating it like it was an animal. She was just holding on to it. And Brittany's mom got her a small pumpkin too. So she's just obsessing over these pumpkins. When she got up today, she just wanted to see the pumpkins. And she's just holding the pumpkins. It's hilarious to me. She's just holding the pumpkins as she watches Mickey Mouse as I'm trying to get her ready, trying to get everything organized before daycare like I do, and I just throw in front of the TV for like 15 minutes. And she's just holding 2 pumpkins. It's pretty adorable, to be honest. It's pretty great. And then she wanted to take the pumpkins into the car. So she's just holding these 2 little pumpkins right here, the 10-minute drive to daycare. All about the pumpkins. It's great, man. It's just these little small things that really just make her day. And you see how just great children are, and again, the innocence of kids, and they just appreciate the little things. I don't know if I can equate that to anything as an adult. Like, is there any little thing where I just lose my mind? I guess you can. I guess there's little things you really enjoy, just like a meal, or I don't know, sitting out in front of a fire or on your porch or deck, and all those little things. I guess that's the equivalent. I don't know, but she's really enjoying it, and we're really enjoying her reaction to all that stuff. And we're gonna take her to a pumpkin patch this weekend, so that should be fun. This is my life now. It's crazy. My life is now talking to the daycare workers about the different pumpkin patches and where to go. This is where I'm at. Life comes at you fast, man. Comes at you real fast. Last weekend we looked at some rings. Yeah. Look at that. We looked at engagement rings. Finally, guys, I'm finally getting to it. We got the house, we got the kid, we got the other kid on the way, we got our dog Roscoe, who's still with us. Update. He's still here. He's still chugging along. We're kind of just taking it day by day with little man. He gets eye drops 4 times a day, and we are at that stage where we're evaluating everything, and like I mentioned last episode, just his quality of life. We don't think he's in any pain. We're not gonna let him be in any pain, so my guy's here right now just being my co-host on the ground here in his little dog bed. But anyway, I got all that right. I couldn't be happier with all those things that have come into my life in the last 3 years. But we're not married. And to Brittany's credit, she hasn't really pushed it since we met. Most women push that. They're like, put a ring on it. I want to get married. Commit to me. To her credit, she hasn't done that. And I was actually the one who said, "Hey, I got multiple recommendations for this guy. I think he can give a great deal. Let's go look at some rings." So that's how I'm doing it because I know nothing about this stuff. I know nothing, literally nothing about engagement rings, nothing about jewelry. I am completely in the dark. So we went on Saturday. The whole fam went. Brittany, myself, Isla. We went to, is it a gemologist? What is it called? What is the person who understands diamonds and rings and all that? I don't even know what they're called. Is that what the term is? Gemologist? Yeah, gemologist. Anyway, he has an office and we checked out a bunch of stuff. And the truth is, I didn't really look that much. This was all Brittany because I had Isla. So we were walking around the office building Saturday morning and Brittany was looking at rings and obviously different carats and different shapes and sizes and stuff that would fit within my budget. So we did that on Saturday. So it's getting real. But we're doing it completely opposite than most people, right? The traditional family. You find the girl, you get engaged, you get married, you have kids. But we're doing it all different, which, whatever, like we're older. I'm older. I'm 43 next month. I'm almost in my mid 40s, right? So we're doing it a little different. We bought the house together, had the kid, and now we're looking at marriage and all that. But I know I've said it a million times. We're basically married because of all those things, right? We legally own a house together. She has I have a life insurance policy. If I die, that money would go to her. So, all things considered, we checked most of the boxes off minus the marriage. And again, to Brittany's credit, she's not all about this big formal wedding because we are older. She doesn't care. And that's where I'm at. Just because weddings, you talk about a terrible return on investment. Is there a worse return on investment than a wedding? Is there a worse ROI than a wedding? There's probably not, right? People spend thousands of dollars, or parents spend thousands of dollars, or a dad spends thousands of dollars for his daughter for one night. And is it even that memorable? I'm gonna put that out there to all my people married who are listening to this. Is it that memorable? Is it that big of a night? I've been to so many weddings. There's only a few that really stand out to me. And I say, "Oh, that was a banging wedding," or "That was a great wedding." There's not that many. All I'm saying is you spend, I don't know, I don't even know what they cost, 20, 25, 30 grand. I don't know. Am I way off? Is that low? Is that high? Is that medium? The point is you spend a lot of money for one night when you could put that money into so many better things for your family. That's all I'm saying. Especially when the divorce rate is it's damn over 50% in this country. It's like 51, 52%. So I don't think we're gonna do anything like that when we get married. In fact, my recommendation as I talk through this right now to myself out loud, and my recommendation to her would be, let's just do something short and simple, literally downtown at a courthouse in Cincinnati. Let's make our relationship official by the government for numerous reasons, including tax reasons. I'll be straight up with you. Like, there are a lot of benefits for legal status. Let's make us legally binding. I know that doesn't sound romantic. And then let's throw a party sometime next year. She's going to have a kid in about 3.5 months. We're not throwing a party anytime soon. But let's just make that official before December 31st. This would be my recommendation. I don't know if she's going to fall for it. I got to talk to her. We haven't even really talked to her. I haven't even really talked to her about it. Let's do this so that next tax season we can get some benefits. I'm such a dude. It's always how the man thinks. Then I just got to figure out the proposal. She's already told me she doesn't want anything in public. She's not like that. She doesn't want me getting on a knee at a event or dinner. None of that in public. She even said she wouldn't care if Isla was there when I proposed to her, which is kind of interesting. But truth be told, I don't know if I would want Isla there because I want it to be our moment. I want it to be her moment. I don't want some baby in the background being like, pumpkin? So that's what I'm thinking. That's what we're thinking right now. So I got to talk it over with Brittany, but we'll see. I would assume we'd get married much sooner than later. Let's just make this official. Let's just do it. Let's make it legally binding. Look at me talking about having a wifey. And they said it couldn't happen. I don't know who said that, but I feel like a lot of people felt that. They didn't think I could find me a woman. I could settle down. I could leave my roots from Venice Beach, California, aka Savage Town. They didn't think I could give all that up. I did. Found me a lady. Make an honest man out of me. And that's where I'm at, guys. So look forward to all that. Look forward to the engagement process and the ring and all that. And yeah, onward and upward. Let's not waste money on a wedding. Let's put it towards the new kid or whatever. I'm gonna have to get a car as much as I don't want to. Yeah, the little Corolla hatchback, it's already tight with baby girl in the back. I don't think we can have 2 baby girls in the back. Which is gonna be tough for me to give up, you know? Everyone makes fun of me. They all make fun of my car, my Corolla hatchback. They all make fun of it. Brittany, her brothers, my friends, everybody makes fun of it. The tampon mobile, the condom mobile, the matchbox car. I hear all the nicknames. And you guys can make fun of it, and people can make fun of it all you want. It's a durable, good little car. Great gas mileage. It doesn't even have 60,000 miles on it. It's almost 6 years old. It's a great little car. It's run great. I've had no problems. Toyota is a great car. So everybody can bust my chops all you want. I love that little car. And I love that I own it. And I hate and really hate that I'm gonna have to get something because I don't want to have another car payment. It's so great not to have a car payment. And I haven't had a car payment the last almost 3 years. And I hate that I'm gonna have to get a car payment. But anyway, I'm not deciding the car today. Not doing that. I got a couple months. But this is a nice segue into something I'm gonna play for you guys, a little treat. And I don't know if you're gonna like it. I think it's funny. And I've talked about it at length now on the show. The scam artists who call you for money. And it's nonstop, and we all get it. It's out of control. I have talked about it. I've gone on length about that podcast I listened to from the Wall Street Journal about some of them are slaves, but that's more the texting. This is the actual people that call you. and they are just trying to scam money out of you. And they do it through different ways, whether it's weirdly trying to buy your house or something or saying you owe money. I got one yesterday and I called them back and I recorded it. And it was about a 10-minute conversation. And it's a total scam artist. And the company is claiming that they were a debt collector, is what they were claiming. They were claiming that I owed medical debt. Now, I don't owe any medical debt. I don't own any. I would admit it if I did. I owe no medical debt. I'm in good standing as far as that's concerned. I don't have any debt collectors after me. So this is all a scam. And of course, I looked up the company and it's a giant scam. But they have my number and they have my name. So the guy called me. So I decided to call them back and act like I was offering them a loan for a low fixed interest rate. And it's pretty funny and I get really ridiculous. And I'm going to play it for you guys. Again, it's about 10 minutes and I'll stop it here and there to talk about it. My accent changes throughout the call, which is funny. I don't even know why I was doing these accents. When I started with, I sound like a Southern black man, or I don't know if I was trying to be a Southern black man. But I said my name was Reginald Johnson. I don't know why I started as like a Southern black man. That's kind of the stereotypical voice I'm given. And then as the call goes on, you'll see I just morph into a Southern hillbilly, like a Southern white trash person, like an ignorant person. That's kind of what I morph into. But I got a big kick out of this. And I really enjoyed it. And I couldn't stop laughing that he wouldn't get off the phone with me, even as I kept getting more and more absurd. So here it is. Again, this was a call yesterday, a scam artist claiming I had medical debt and they were a collection agency and that they were trying to get the debt. So I'm just going to play this unedited and hopefully you guys enjoy this.
Transworld Systems Incorporated. If you would like to speak to a representative, please press 1 now.
Hi, thank you for calling Transworld Systems Incorporated. My name is Rachel Pedro on a recorded line. How can I help you today?
Hi, this is Reginald Johnson, and I was calling with my company, Capital Financial Investment Corp. And we were willing to offer you a very, very great deal on a money marketing pyramid scheme at a low 1.2% fixed interest rate. Are you interested in that, sir?
All right, so how can I help you?
Yeah, so I'm calling to offer you a business loan at 1.2% interest rate. Does that interest you? Because it sounds like Transworld is a company that could use some extra liquid cash. We're talking liquid cash at 1.2% interest rate. Are you interested?
All right, actually, we're a collection company, so how could you offer a loan to our company?
You're a collection company?
Yep.
Where are you based that is collecting money, sir?
Our office is located at Pennsylvania.
Transylvania, where Dracula is? I got it. You are located in Transylvania? Tell me about them vampires.
Pennsylvania, not Transylvania.
Where?
Can't you hear me?
Are you talking where Bram Stoker?
Pennsylvania. Would you like me to spell out?
Yeah, you can. I am not that educated. Can you spell it out for me?
Letter P for Papa.
Excuse me, can you repeat that, sir?
It's Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. I thought you
Papa, not T for Tango.
I thought you said Transylvania.
Pennsylvania, that's a movie, sir.
What part of Pennsylvania are you located? Give me a town, sir.
All right, would you like the complete address?
Yeah, give it to me.
Okay, hold in. You ready?
Yeah, I got it.
So here's what's interesting at this point of the call. It couldn't be more obvious that they're not based in Pennsylvania because he doesn't know the address. He has no clue. So obviously, that was a funny exchange. And I legit did think, for the record, that he was saying Transylvania because of his Indian accent. I didn't know he was saying Pennsylvania. But listen to how he struggles to give that address because he's got to look it up because he's obviously not in Pennsylvania.
Okay, that would be our physical office address. It's gonna be 500 Virginia Drive,
Okay.
suite 514,
Okay.
Fort Washington.
Pennsylvania.
Yep, 19034.
That is your business? I see a T-Mobile. I see a Honeywell. I see a Metro PCS. I don't see a Transworld Systems Incorporated.
You can search our company online.
And you guys
Have
are...
you ever tried to search our company online
Sir,
before you called us before you offer a loan?
Sir, I'm looking right now, and I do not see your business. What I do see is a T-Mobile. Are you selling me cell phones too?
Sorry?
Are you doing cell phones as well?
Did you search the address? What I can suggest is to search the name of our company instead of the address.
Sir, I am looking right now, and I see a Google map. That's what this thing is called, right? Like a Google. And I see a T-Mobile. I see a Honeywell. I see a Metro PCS. I do not see a Transworld Systems Incorporated.
I assume that you searched this address, right?
You are a collection? What are you collecting? Are you collecting like...
You didn't answer my questions.
Sir, you didn't answer my question. I'm asking you, are you collecting like baseball cards, old shoes? What are you collecting? I don't know. Porch lights? What are you collecting?
We handled a lot of accounts here.
Sir, you're not
Why
being...
don't you try to search our company instead of the address that I provided to you?
Sir, what accounts are you talking about?
Okay. So I'm going to stop it here for a second. Now, if you do look it up, and I was obviously on my phone, there's this random strip mall in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. And it does. There's a T-Mobile, there's a Metro PCS, there's a Honeywell. And then it says in suite 514, Transworld Systems Incorporated. And the truth is, it almost looks photoshopped. The whole thing is so ridiculous. It's such a scam. It's such a scam. But I keep this guy on the phone, as you guys can tell, and I couldn't get over it. I was like, these knuckleheads, they don't know how to drop the phone call. Let's continue.
Sir, what accounts?
Do you have an account here with us so I could check here?
Yeah, it is Reginald Johnson. Reginald Johnson, as in like my wiener. Johnson. Reginald Johnson, sir.
All right, hold on. Let me check here.
Check for Reginald Johnson.
Actually, I tried to search your phone number here in our system, and there's an account associated with this phone number. And as per checking here, that this is a medical account. And am I talking to Andrew Ruther?
No, it's Reginald Johnson. I don't know who that guy is.
I see. If that's the case, my apologies. If you receive a call from us, I'm going to go ahead and tag your phone number as a wrong number. So in that case, or in that way, you will not receive any call from us again, okay?
Well, I wanted to talk to you. What are you? You're collecting medical funds? What?
So it's amazing at this point that he doesn't hang up the phone. That's what I just love. Like these scam artists, they don't know. Like he's like, oh, I got the guy on the line. Maybe I can scam this guy out of something. But they don't know what to do. And clearly, he doesn't just hang up. And he just keeps me on, or I keep him on, I should say. And the conversation just continues to get more and more ridiculous.
I'm confused.
As you mentioned that this is a collection company, so basically I'm collecting debt. And the one that I have here is a medical account associated in your phone number under Andrew Ruther.
And what is that? I don't understand all this. How did my name how did Reginald Johnson get into Trans World Systems Incorporated?
Sorry, there's no Johnson here. Let me double check again.
Look up big.
The one that I have here on the file under Andrew Ruther, and there's no Johnson here.
What about Big Johnson? B-I-G Johnson, as in like I got a Big Johnson.
Nope.
There's no.
The name here is under Andrew, sir.
It's under Andrew Ruther.
Ruther.
Who the fuck is Andrew Ruther? Excuse my language, sir. I don't even know who that is.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I believe you received a call from us, right?
Well, somebody called me and somebody was talking about this yibbity yabbity collecting stuff, and I just want to know what in God's name are you collecting? Reginald Johnson.
Okay, so actually, sorry, I actually just moved it forward. At this point, I have now morphed from Southern Black Man to Yosemite Sam. I don't know why my accent changed, but at this point, I'm now morphing into like a Southern hillbilly that you would see doing a caricature. And let me fast this forward again. I forget where I was at. Let's see where we're at. This was here.
Associated in your phone number under Andrew Ruther.
And what is that? Look up big.
The one that I have here on the file.
Here it is.
I got a Big Johnson.
Nope.
There's no.
The name here is under Andrew, sir.
It's under Andrew Ruther.
Ruther.
Who the fuck is Andrew Ruther? Excuse my language, sir. I don't even know who that is.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I believe you received a call from us, right?
Well, somebody called me and somebody was talking about this yibbity yabbity collecting stuff, and I just want to know what in God's name are you collecting? I thought to myself, you wanted to collect something like my blood or my sperm or something even weird like that.
All right. So, as you mentioned earlier, sir, that the one that I have here is a medical account under Andrew, and there's no Johnson here on the file. Now, if in case that there's no Johnson here, what I can do here for you is to tag your phone number as a wrong number.
Yeah, because I thought you lost. I thought my dog was lost and you was trying to collect him or so. I just didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm. My apologies, sir. No worries, I'm going to go ahead and tag your phone number now as a wrong number, okay?
Yeah, you do that, and I'll tell you what, good luck finding that sperm and DNA and all that other stuff you could be collecting.
Okay, so now I've more. Now I'm like a guy who lives on a plantation in the deep South in the 1800s. I don't know why I have morphed into this stage. And I think probably because I was just shocked this guy stayed on the phone with me this long that I continued to stay in character. All right, we got to finish this up because I keep getting weird, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. I was enjoying this, and I want to do more of these, to be perfectly honest. like I don't know. It's just funny to me because these people are awful people. They are bad people, and I want to waste their time. And I'm gonna start filming it and posting these videos.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and take note of everything here.
Well, you have a good yabba dabba do good time with your life as well.
What? That made no sense.
Are you still there, sir?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening.
What are you wearing? Let's talk about that, because I'm curious. You keep talking to me. Talk to me about what you're wearing.
Sir, I'm not allowed to answer that, and I do have a job here, sir.
It doesn't sound like it. We've been on the phone for about 10 minutes.
Sorry?
Is it like silk? Is it polyester? Is it cotton? What are you wearing? I want to know the fabric. Really? You're not going to answer that for me?
Sir, my job here is to collect a debt only, and I'm not in a position to answer it. Okay? Is there anything else that I can help you with today?
What's your shoe size?
Sorry?
What's your shoe size?
Do you still have any questions, sir, besides on that?
I got another question. How many chucks could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I believe you don't have any questions anymore regarding with the debt, and as you mentioned that I can go ahead and file or, tag your phone number as your wrong number, and then I'm going to hang up the call now. Thank you, and have a great day.
Okay, so that was it. Clearly, I was cracking up at the end there. These people are just terrible, awful humans. And it's my one little thing I talked about earlier in the show. I know it sounds ridiculous. Like, what's something that she loves? Pumpkins. Like, this is my version of pumpkins. I actually just understood it now. We've come full circle already. She loves her little pumpkins, and I love messing with these people. I love it. I love it because they're awful waste. My brother says, what's he say? Oxygen thieves, about bad people. They're oxygen thieves. They're stealing the precious oxygen from the rest of us. They're bad people. They're not good in any way. So I will continue to mess with them. And I'm sure they scam some people or they wouldn't do it. I don't know what the success rate is, but I'm sure it works. But here's something crazy. This call ends, and not even 5 minutes later, I get a call from a different number asking if I own the home at the address where my little brother lives. Not even 5 minutes later. My little brother's name is Mark. And they say, is this Mark Ruther? Do you live at such and such address? We'd like to make an offer on your home. Now, I did hit record as well on that video. That one's not as good because it was too short, and I wasn't on my game as much. And I said, yeah. And they said, what do you want? And I just threw out some absurd number. And I said, straight cash, homie. Quoted the great Randy Moss. And then they hung up. But again, that's got to be connected, right? 5 minutes later, that happens and this happens. So this is Trans World. Or why don't I just pull this up? I can share the screen actually. So this is the Trans World Systems Incorporated. Here's the Google search, so you guys can see it. This is Trans World Systems Incorporated. Let's go to their website, okay? This is their website. Look at this bullshit. This total bullshit. TSI, a leading a leading technology-enabled BPO partner providing receivables management, customer care, back office support, and consumer loan servicing. This is all trash. Look at these. And they just use these stock images of these people. Contact us. What's that? Some generic 800 number. How does this exist is my question. How is this legal? Like, we're in an election season, I should say. How come no one, you guys find it interesting that have we heard a single politician mention this? Not a single person has mentioned this. And I don't know how you curb this, but there's got to be a way. Success stories. Look at this. This is just some generic BS website. This is all fake. Client portal. This is all such bullshit. Let's go to the reviews. The newest one 2 days ago. Okay, this guy wrote a novel. Transworld Systems Inc. claimed I had an unpaid FedEx bill. My FedEx account is on auto pay for work, and I reconcile it monthly. So again, guys, it's just a scam. I like messing with these people, and they just so happen to be close by my office located at 500 Virginia Street. Oh, so he's saying they're by him. However, don't expect to find this unit or have someone come out to talk to you. 45 minutes on the phone with reps off site to this location in order to showcase my acting skills. This guy just thought I was doing something. This guy tried to see him in person. This is hilarious. The office doesn't have a phone number and will claim the only way you can pay is via credit card, check, etc. These people go into work every day knowing exactly what they're doing is wrong, and in my case, illegal. Yes, how is this not illegal? So as I mentioned, the office is hidden. There's a security outpost for the entire building at the front. Nice guys, but rather have my grandma and her friends as backup in a hypothetical physical altercation. That's hilarious. Anyway, so basically, the security's weak. Anyway, I explained to these two individuals that I don't trust paying over the phone or with checks because of scammers, but I want the calls to stop. So please let me pass to pay this scamming company. I also decided to add a heavy Southern accent. He sounds like me, which was hilariously bad, but the fact sounds also like me, a bad Southern accent. But the fact it wasn't questioned made it even much better. Dude, this guy wrote a whole thing. Reluctant to admit the company occupies, oh, so there is a company, space in the building. I pulled out a wad of cash, only $353, but made it look like 10K to 2K in bills, a 50, blah, blah, blah. No one was available to talk to me. So he leaves. So I get in my car thinking I'm shit out of luck. And don't you know, just before I leave, I get a call from a security agent saying someone is coming down. And then the fun begins. Ooh, he went to him in person. I go back inside, and don't you know, I was greeted by two soon to be unemployed TSI scammers. Pictures attached. I asked for original company invoice and explained I really wanted to make the call stop. But since it's just the bill processing office, they can't show me my unpaid invoice. They go back to their office and return with my account number, the exact dollar amount, although it's just the bill prop. Okay, this is a novel. Well, my eventual Southern accent went back to being a Philly accent. I said, what if I call the township lieutenant? They must have thought I was bluffing because not only did I call him, I also called the attorney general's office. This guy. I filed a complaint with the FTC. So he's got a picture of this guy. Indian dude with the name Matthew Johnson. I wonder if he's related to Reginald Johnson. That's unbelievable. Indian dude with the name Matthew Johnson. Wow, this guy went down to the office. That's hilarious. He went down there. Unbelievable. These people are such scam artists, man. I mean, if you go through all the Google reviews, I received an email from this company saying that I have a balance that must be paid. How is this legal? Oh, this is a good one. They sent me a bill for $40 that I supposedly owed for a parking ticket. What? So the FedEx bills, parking tickets, my case, unpaid medical debt. Then there's a 5-star review. Oh, man. This is unbelievable. I should start wasting these people's time. I know some people do this. I looked it up. Some people have done this on YouTube and stuff. I need to start doing these videos because these are bad, bad people. I love that dude showed up. This stuff all kind of reminds me, you guys, if you've seen the movie Beekeeper and they scam people, it reminds me of The Beekeeper. It's a wild Jason Statham movie that if you want to get drunk or maybe stoned and laugh at. It's an unintentional comedy. I highly recommend it. The Beekeeper. This kind of reminds me of some of the premise for The Beekeeper. In fact, I got a guy calling me today about a house I don't even know where. I'm telling you, it never ends. It never ends. I got a text today. Hello, Thomas. Considering a proposal for 2320 Terramonte Arch. I don't even know where that is. Closing fees are on me. Can we chat today? John. I said, sure. Call me at 2 p.m. And they wanted more info. I just said, no, call me. Okay, my partner, Marvin or Dimitri, will reach out to you. Guys, I don't even know where this is. 2320 Tierra Monte Arch is a home in Virginia Beach. It's a very nice home, by the way. It's a lovely home. Very nice home. It's in Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's listed on Zillow for a little over $1 million. A nice 5-bed, 4-bath, 3,800 square foot home. Very nice home. Why am I connected to this? And again, they have my middle name. My middle name's Thomas. I don't know. Does this happen to you guys, or am I the only one getting all this stuff? And am I the only one who enjoys it this much? Let me know. Give me a shout. We got a hotline. 859-935-0078. Call me. Scammers, call me. Call the hotline. 859-935-0078. I'll pick up. I'll film it. Maybe Roscoe will do it. Maybe Isla will do it. I don't know. I'll get the whole family in on the call. I'll have Brittany in on it. We'll all answer these scammers. So give me a shout there. And you guys can follow me at Andy Ruther on all social media. You know where to find me, Andy Ruther. Drop a review if you like the show. If not, whatevs. They all help, guys. You want to help the show. It takes 2 seconds. If you're listening right now and you haven't left a review, especially on Apple, just pause your phone, drop a review. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up now. That was fun for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but we'll be back next week. Have a great weekend. Peace.